Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing fantastic today. This is One of Each Gaming here, and we are here in the wake of the announcement for Final Fantasy VII Revelation. And so, since I have been putting off experiencing Rebirth for all of this time, and have sort of stagnated my thoughts about the whole platinum experience of Rebirth, about all of everything it did, because I haven't done any of it, I figure it's time to jump in and really enjoy everything that Rebirth has to offer before I go back and play any of the other Final Fantasy VII properties. Now, in an ideal world, I would like to bang out my Chain of Memories playthrough in the coming month, and then go full gear into Rebirth. After Rebirth, I would very much love to play FF7 OG on the channel, as well as get a sort of, I guess, a talk it through series on the Way to a Smile and Traces of Two Pasts, where I think I'm going to do like a PowerPoint presentation talking about some of the cool story elements that they introduce and then incorporating them into the game. I'd also love to do a full playthrough of both Crisis Core and Dirge of Cerberus on the channel, as well as FF7 First Soldier and FF7 Before Crisis if it comes out by then. Now, the issue I see with this is that will take a lot of time. So I'm going to prioritize what I think is most pertinent for me to experience before FF7 Revelation comes out, and I'm also going to focus on fun over completion, because a lot of times when a game comes out, I'll go through and I'll sort of, just to satiate my own mental desire, I'll play through everything there is prior to that, even if it's not going to enhance the gameplay of Revelation. Okay, so I'm just going to take a really quick check through here. So yeah, active. I mean, I wouldn't mind the remembering. Well, okay, actually, maybe out of battle, that's a little much. Display member info. Nope, don't want that. Tracker. What's the... I think minimap, but we'll see. Overworld minimap display. This 2. And I guess also 2. Motion sensor. Interesting. Usually I like it to not be incredibly, so that I can kind of play around with it. Yeah, I think it's got to be the white light. We definitely want it in graphics mode, 100%. Okay. With all that said, let's watch the story so far.
There's so much to tell. Where should I even start? With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power
I love this intro.
cleaned the planet of its very essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1.
Yup.
In Sector 8, amidst the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom. One said to symbolize reunion.
What a great little recap.
And thus was destiny set in motion. With Reactor 1 gone, Avalanche set their sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands.
Understatement.
The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost, Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, the ancient stewards of the planet. And only she could guide them to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart.
And we got Red.
Another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova. The cataclysm from the stars.
Man, Genova looks so crazy in the remake series.
Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge. Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air.
I remember that.
The arbiters of fate descended upon the city. Before their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was Destiny's crossroads. Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it. To fight them was to break free. On the other side of fate, Sephiroth waited, the Whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny. The fight won, and the shackles of destiny broken. We stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom.
Yep.
It was there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
And I love this because if I'm correct that there are multiple worlds, multiple fragments of the planet, all aligning right next to each other, it stands to reason that in the singularity, which is where all time and space exists in one reality, it would make sense the singularity that we didn't just change destiny for our shard, but for all the shards, and that we actually created a new future in which a new world could be created, unlike the one that the Cetra created previously. Because I do think that a major part of this game is trying to figure out what we do with all of these worlds. Like, why is there a world where Zack lives at the end of Remake? How does that make any sense? So we can get the Kupo Charm and Survival set. I don't think we're going to get that. The Final Fantasy VII Remake, we will definitely get that. And the Ramuh Summoning Materia will also get that. I love the blue runes of the Cetra. No, we're gonna shut that off. Active. I don't want to do new game head start, that's for sure. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is the the Rebirth playthrough I've always wanted to do. The tornado of the singularity.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
I'm here on the Midgar Expressway. The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled, and part of the road has collapsed. The smoke rising from the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre. Of course, this is only the most recent in a series.
This is crazy, actually. Like, that everything that happened inside of that singularity there actually happened out here. All of the crazy trains and platforms and everything that Sephiroth was doing was actually causing havoc out here. That's kind of disturbing.
Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2. After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai, and has begun investigations into the matter.
You know what, Kate? The first time I heard weather warfare, I was like, okay, calm down, tinfoil hat. But how else do you explain something of that scale and this scale devastation? At the same time, you know that Shinra's just sort of trying to pull on the fires of war to spin this however they can. Shinra News Network. Their stamp. But not our stamp. Which again confirms... Oh, that's the best way they could have confirmed it. The Shinra building on its side. Because clearly for the events of Final Fantasy VII OG to take place, the Shinra building needs to happen. And now, I think what they're doing is that the only world we know about at this point is the original Final Fantasy VII. Because throughout Remake, you get the idea that yes, this is a very faithful remake, but that there are, one, certain components of the world that are just slightly different than the original, and two, there's the idea that characters have memories of the future, particularly Aerith and Cloud. And the way that that seems to be explained in the context of FF7 Remake alone is that the singularity was a place where two worlds could exist at once, right? There's like the original world of Final Fantasy VII OG, and then we have this new world of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, both of which existed in the original planet, both of which have their own Sephiroth, both of which have their own versions of the world. Now, Sephiroth, I believe, left the world of the OG because he basically traced through the OG story. He played through Before Crisis, Crisis Core, FF7 OG. He got to the point where Cloud and his group defeated him, and he's only a force in the life stream. And that's where he starts to enact his plan from the life stream in order to corrode all living life. And this is where he starts to really learn about the secrets of the life stream and of these different worlds. And that's where, by the time of Dirge of Cerberus, we see that Sephiroth is barely present because he's given up on this world because he sees how it ends. He knows that Vincent Valentine is going to destroy Omega, and that Omega is going to cut itself off from the universal life stream, and every version of Gaia in every world, in every possibility, is destined to die an isolated prison for Genova. There is no hope in the original OG timeline. Now, in this remake timeline, what we have is that Sephiroth is essentially attempting to destroy not just that destiny, but create a new, whole and unified world. One in which his mother is God, and in which he is the son of God, and he actually starts bringing planets like the Geese planet, like our planet, like all planets in the world under his dominion, so that he can infect the universal life stream and become the god of the universe. So what happens, I believe, in the Singularity is that Sephiroth essentially attempted to enter into the Singularity and create a new world in which his destiny would be manifested the way that he wants it to. However, I believe that Aerith, using her holy, essentially created a world in which all of the different parts of the life stream work together to make a new planet, which, yes, will be good, will be based on the circle of life, but will ultimately result in the existence of loss. Because Sephiroth wants to create a perfect world in which the cruel cycle of life is not active. On the other hand, Aerith is fighting to create a world where the natural cycle of death and life happens, where there's good emotions and bad emotions. However, essentially where I think this is heading to is that eventually the Promised Land will be all worlds reunited, in which the fullness of the life stream will be accessed. Because, well, we'll talk about that afterwards. But the reason I said all of this is because the Singularity didn't take place in our world. How do I know this? Our Shinra building is still standing. We see it. We can see the Shinra building all over this game. We can also see that, yes, Midgar has some destruction, but nowhere near the levels of destruction in this game. And so I say, in this alternate world where Zack died, why is it that the Singularity that happened there has so much destruction here? And I think it's because there's like main shards. There's like think of like the one cohesive world line of Final Fantasy VII OG. There's probably 10,000 what-if scenarios based on that. And let's say each of them are given their own world. They're all going to be fairly short-lived and fairly monotonous. What Sephiroth is trying to do is fully leave. He's trying to basically make the original timeline not the main shard of Gaia, and is trying to make this Rebirth version the main shard. And that's what the singularity was. That's why I think all the destruction that we saw in FF7 Remake is in Zack's world, not our world. Because this is the world that we all played through in Crisis Core and in Crisis Core Reunion, in FF7 OG, in Dirge of Cerberus. And now, fate has changed, and that series of events has been disrupted. Where now, this world cannot logically add up to Dirge of Cerberus or Advent Children. Like, it just can't. Great way to open the story. I love that because it's so trepidatious. The white wing here seems to represent freedom, right? That for the first time, Zack and Cloud are actually free from the constraints of destiny. That was a crazy shot. Back when they revealed this shot, oh. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 flight.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
So that tells us that in the original timeline, that bombings happened without Cloud.
It rains, it pours.
As you can see. Ah, over there! Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one suspect.
So you're right.
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Back over here.
They're still actively pursuing Zack, which makes sense. He just wiped out a whole battalion of them.
People from the rubble. Quick, get the camera off them. Come on.
As far as we can tell,
Contact the SAR team. Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now.
Move it! We're taking off!
What?
Turn that off!
it's almost like everything in the OG Final Fantasy VII happened without Cloud for some reason. Like, it's kind of weird. It's hard to make sense of what we're seeing. Because how would those four all be on the Midgar Expressway prior to Zack coming?
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Hey!
That's right, just never give him time to answer. Oh, dang, you messed up. You should have strapped down Red. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be to have an actual dog coming at you as you're trying to fly a helicopter? Oh. Dude, there is something so special about getting to play as Zack as soon as you start. It was such a cool idea for them to release... Okay, so... Okay, never mind. I have to fix one small thing. The camera needs to be a little bit more responsive. You can definitely hear the Final Fantasy 13 vibes in this. If I'm not mistaken, there's not much in this corner, and I kind of like being in the bottom corner of the game. HVTs. How did this happen? I'm so confused. Oh, this is so cool. This is the boss from FF7 on the highway that we have to kill near the very end in chapter 17. You there! Prepare to be destroyed! Whoa, okay. I mean, I get why you would call me a terrorist, but rude. Okay, do we have any moves that we can use? No. Okay, so holding square knocks them up into the air. His on-the-fly thinking is always amazing. Ooh, you've been struck by a small criminal. Sack with the Buster Sword. Ooh, I'm loving the aerial combat.
Thank you.
Where's the ancient? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her. Just shut the hell up and search.
They're not wrong, though. They are not wrong. With Hojo, almost certainly literally.
This is so messed up. All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
Rain has never meant good things for Zack. It's crazy that as soon as he gets back, he has to basically hold her as she's passed out. That'd be so hard. Doesn't even know if she's gonna live.
Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
The Nebel region.
5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and what little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck.
Chapter 1. Fall of a Hero.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man, feeling any better? I'm good. Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man.
Dude, they hit this beginning scene so hard.
Ready to
The
do this?
blonde on the back of the neck there.
You bet.
When Cloud hits the squat hard.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Cody Christensen
Finally made
killed
first,
this
what
job.
do they do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Man, Tyler did so good at this role.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess.
I'm legitimately depressed he's not going to be in part
Where is
3.
he?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends at our 12.
Straight ahead.
Let's go.
I love how Sephiroth's just like, it's time to show you why I'm a hero. Ew. What are those things? Dragons.
You take
Creepy
the
dragons.
other.
God, I love this part. Come on, Cloud, you can't let your guard down.
Wait in the truck.
No way. I got this.
Like a dad in a home invasion. It's like, go wait in your room, I'll take care of the danger. Okay. Okay, so if you hold square with him, you shoot off 3 dark fireballs. Oh. He's a monster when he fights. Do you hear that? Do 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 do.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Yeah.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
The first
Yeah.
reactor, okay.
It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
The music is so killer in this section. Oh, Nibelheim looks so good. Oh. Even though I've played through this part like 4 times. Oh.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
That's so depressing, and yet you say that with a smile.
Right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah.
Whenever I heard that song, that do 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 do. It always reminds me of like pure childhood innocence. Like it sort of reminds me of like a child who's like sitting up on Christmas Eve waiting for Santa to come, you know? But then it kicks in with that cello bass that boom boom bum 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 bum, the industrial theme of Shinra, and it's sort of like the corruption of childhood innocence, which fits perfectly here with Sephiroth talking about his parents.
Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Also, huge props to this whole video bit where it's like they pause the story and interject. So good.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
I love his sheriff's outfit.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Not a bad deal. Press the hamburger menu to open the main menu. From there, you can review your party's stats, inspect your inventory, and change your equipment.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend? Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right?
That's hilarious.
Backwater is an understatement. Don't blame you for getting the hell out of here.
Right, okay, so we need to really quickly...
You want to see?
Photo mode. Press square while in the main menu to open the photo mode. While active, time will stop, allowing you to manipulate the camera and apply filters. Okay, so... here we are. System, options, camera, responsiveness. Let's turn it up to 3. I want to see what the difference is there.
Maybe a girlfriend?
It's a little bit too fast.
You know, I've been thinking about joining the military for some time now. If you need help, just say the word.
Maybe we'll bring you out of this backwater village, dude.
We're so glad you're here. Thank you. How's it going?
Okay, that's not so bad.
Just a bit more.
What you guys building there?
To think I'd get to see Sephiroth with my own eyes. Can you show us some magic?
Sure, just for you guys. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not hurt. If I was hurt, then I would, but I can't.
Must have been quite the trek.
It's big. It's really big. Are you Stamp? Are you a good boy, Stamp? Whoa, okay, everyone, chill. I do love that they're like basically like, hey, we ain't. Well, thank you. Yeah, I love how they're like, we're farmers, but we ain't useless. We'll kill these monsters.
Wow, you look so big and strong.
I am.
No fiends are gonna get past me.
Like, she definitely looks like she's just part of the militia. She's just somebody who lives here.
Don't you worry. We'll make sure you guys are ready for your...
I'm Sephiroth.
Actually, pretty much everyone is. That's pretty much all they have.
Fiends in the area. All children return to
You hear that, kids?
I'm Sephiroth this time.
I love this. This game has heart, man. Ooh, can I? I love you, Cloud. You beautiful man. We're getting lots of mega potions right now. It's kind of crazy.
Nothing like that cool mountain breeze, am I right?
The Mako pipeline's a lifesaver. I'd never be able to get all this done without.
I'd wager soldiers eat more
Okay.
than your average Joe.
You know, gotta feed the demons.
Hello, sir. Soldier.
Well, hello.
Everyone, please calm down. Sephiroth's in there right now. Would kill for a shot of him. But I should probably wait till later, huh? Don't make any.
We'll help you get a good shot, buddy. We'll make sure of it.
I'm eager to talk to him too, but now's not the time.
Thanks so much for coming, Mr. Soldier. Are there any windows? Can we come look? No. I was hoping, you know, maybe we could go and visit. Oh, look at that flower. Yellow flower representing reunion on Tifa's house. No! Nobody touches my sword.
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
Tifa's voice actress killed this role. And I really do, I want to watch a blind playthrough of this. I've never watched one. But just to see how people process through all this.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgar, she was on her own. It was the first time we'd seen each other in 2 years. First time. And last.
I'll be right there.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey.
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you.
My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice.
I love Claudia, man. She's such a mom.
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
That's hilarious. Cloud, you silly
They
goose.
are feeding you properly, aren't they?
Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud?
Come on, Cloud.
My son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
We're definitely gonna get that scene in the next game. 100%. It's a beautiful map, isn't it? It's like a perfect representation. Okay, so we can't come visit Tifa quite yet. There's one more thing I want to see, though. I wouldn't mind if there's a to toggle where you mainly walk and then
So
you
how
run
did it
if you
feel
press a
being back
button.
out there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
This game looks so beautiful. That's how you know that these games are so good, is that, like, there's some parts of Final Fantasy VII OG that it's kind of like, oh, okay, we gotta go through this part again. Because I'm so familiar with them. But this game, like, I've played this intro section 4 times, and every single time it's just as good. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry about that.
City folk are so sophisticated. Can only imagine what their lives must be like.
Nothing like yours. In a good way. You should prefer your life. Gameplay. So is there... Okay, so it doesn't look like it. Oh my goodness.
A soldier.
And you are?
Boom, boom.
Richard Zangan. A humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts to the youth.
Excuse me, sir.
Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
I love Zangan so much.
You could learn a lot from me.
Dude, actually, tracking Zangan throughout the world map in part 3 would be a great side quest for Tifa. And to finally get her ultimate weapon handed to her by Zangan could be so cool.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
And she did.
Yeah, right.
Cloud.
Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Cloud, you could have left that part out of the story, is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to say that. Yeah, somebody.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights.
Anytime.
Welcome back. Sephiroth's already gone upstairs.
Thank you. But I do want to see if we can go into Tifa's room. And I never did get a chance to come into here. Into the town hall. Interesting. Okay, so there's like a terminal here. Probably connected to the mansion in some way. Why are you putting up, like, a random blank frame? Let's see, is that discernible at all? Not really. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Look at that picture there. There's the mayor.
Make sure you're good and rested.
Let's go have a chat with him. Mayor Xander, how do you do, partner?
Do our village proud.
We shall. Okay, let's see what's back here. Anything? Looks like a lot of repeating pictures from what's out there, so that's okay. It's still very pretty. Oh, and I want to talk to you.
Sephiroth's at the end. I tried to sneak a shot of him, but my hands were shaking.
You gotta be faster, buddy. One day you'll be a paparazzi, but not today.
Huh? You went to my place?
Yeah.
I figured you might be there.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
Oh, that's a great picture of Tifa and her dad. Oh. I wonder if there's any trace of their kitty. Oh, there's trace of their kitty.
Her name was Fluffy, I think?
Yeah. She was always disappearing, and that day was no different.
I absolutely love that. That's mentioned in Traces of Two Pasts. Is this Tifa's room? Yeah, this is Tifa's
You
room.
went into my room?
I did.
I love this, actually. Right here is a brilliant, brilliant reference to Zell. Make a splash on your vacation. Very cute Moogle plush.
Did you actually play it?
I did actually play it. I did indeed. Dude, I'm excited to do these piano mini games. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Okay, so I guess it would be what? Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, so let's see. No, it's... Alright, I think that's all.
Wow. Where'd you learn to do that?
Hey, you gotta play for us sometime.
I just might.
You're a merc of many talents.
And let's see what's going on in Tifa's dad's room. Ooh, Brian, you got a chest in your room. My guy. Oh. 2 beds because Brian's wife died. Tifa's mom, and he's just never gotten rid of the bed. Is there any picture of Tifa's mom in here? It's kind of hard to tell what that is. Okay, good enough. Let's go to the inn and discover the 7 wonders, shall we?
I was totally blinded by his greatness.
Okay, everyone needs to chill out. Nobody yell at me like that again. It's chaos out there.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself.
You okay, Sephiroth, buddy?
Looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
Good night, Sephiroth. Dude, the music selection in this game is so crazy.
Sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
That was a good reference to the Cloud incident, where Cloud led her up to the cliffs. Or, well, her friends led her up to the cliffs.
Yes, sir.
Brian! Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. They're like
Dude,
two
she's so
soldiers to me.
vibrant.
I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
Dude, this is the greatest song.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on.
Attaboy.
Where's the harm in that? There?
I told you that we'd convince him.
Say
Big
cheese.
softy.
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more.
Yeah, I guess we were.
You ask too much, photographer. Be gone, mortal.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
Before I exit this screen, I want to double check on the sound and make sure that this series is as perfect as I can get it. I will talk to you all very, very soon. What is up, friends? Everything in theory sounds good. However, I think I need to turn down my headphones a little bit because I'm hearing this weird echo that comes through occasionally when the people are talking. Dude, this is my favorite part. This is my favorite intro section to any game I've ever played, I think. It's just so clean, walking up the mountain as the credits roll. And this beautiful music.
But our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Wow. It's a lot of light. That's a lot of light. So, one cool thing is that I actually haven't played this game with the lighting update that they recently added to the PC version and the PS5 version. PC version when the PC version dropped, but PS5 version once Bloom, or sorry, once June. I was thinking Bloom because of light, and then June, and it became just Bloon.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm
She's
not
so
even
excited.
close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Guess you really are the best there is.
Everything is just so beautiful in this game. Ooh. Sick. Dude, and I love Lauren Allred's theme for this song. Or theme for this game. It's so good. Walking city streets through swan cobblestones. Listening to people rushing by. Oh, it looks so cool.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice.
Chimeras. Hojo, you sick bastard.
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Fighting as Cloud. Did you say sloppy to me, Sephiroth? Holy crap. Wait. Does anybody have a cess? No.
Calling it on now.
Easy.
That was awesome.
I know.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Huh? Eh.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, give me one quick sec. I'm legitimately curious what this is supposed to be. Is that like a star chart or something? I'm assuming it's like Temple of the Ancients or something Cetra, but I don't know exactly. And the only time I've ever played through this game, I didn't see anything that confirmed what it was. So, for those who are wondering what my current experience with this game is, I technically played through it once. The reason I say technically is because I really don't consider it. A, one sec. I think Mike can come down just a little bit. My first playthrough was not very good. See, I took a week off work, and I so wanted to engage with online discussion that I burned through the game in 1 week. Now, for those of you who might be thinking about that, that means that I essentially put about 10 to 15 hours a day into that for a week, so that by the time I actually got to the final boss of FF7 Rebirth, I was complete mush. My brain wasn't processing things. I was rushing through as fast as I could, and I just had a mediocre experience compared to my time with Remake. So, this is my chance to slow down and smell the roses. That being said, I've tried to stream this game 3 different times, and the first time, I didn't have any streaming equipment. I didn't have this mic, I didn't have any way of recording good audio. All I had was the PlayStation camera, a ring light, and this headphone, like the headphones in these headphones. Sorry, the microphone is what I meant. So that stream was terrible. Then came back when I started to do my Arkham Asylum, my actual streams. I attempted to play through this game, and I actually got decent of the way through. I just wasn't super happy with the recording quality. Now, finally, I feel like I have more or less the equipment to be able to make this a worthwhile playthrough. Oh, Tifa, you're so sick.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Yeah, come on, soldier. R1 to block enemies' incoming attacks. Press circle to move out of harm's way. Okay, that was super sick.
Let's finish this.
Ooh, beautiful.
That's that.
I just love all the birds flying by. Alright, we're good to go, Tifa. Lead the way. Press R3 to lock onto a specific enemy. Okay, so for those of you wondering how I just got up into the air, I rolled away, and then roll away, and then hold square, and that lets me come up to the creature.
Try this. You're done.
Triple slash wouldn't be bad. Oh, that was cool. This is a lot of fun playing with the battle system. Attaboy, soldier.
Well done, trooper.
Thank you.
Men would die for that thank you. I kid not. I kid not. Okay. Nice.
Let's finish. I'll end this.
Beautiful.
A long way to go.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then,
Chad
how
Sephiroth
about
take.
I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys. I'll be careful.
You'd better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
Yeah, just materia? Okay. No. No, 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 no. I've been using materia for 20 years. I do love how much freedom they give you to get off the rails and kind of go wherever you want. Obviously, I don't think you can climb up to some of those places. But at least in terms of what you want to do, press triangle to activate any character's unique ability. I love that it sucks them together.
Piece of cake.
Was that all three at once? Holy crap, that was sick. But yeah, if you hold square, it sort of knocks them up into the air, but it sucks them in almost like Magnet in Kingdom Hearts. Okay, nothing there. I wonder if this is for a mine. Like, there's random equipment strewn throughout this. Is it for Shinra? Or is it for other industries?
Now we're talking.
Ow, ow. That's fair. I should have guessed that. I want to try Blizzard. Kate, not the weakness. Is fire your weakness?
Gotcha. You're done. See ya.
Kate, that was a misstep. I accidentally switched out of Punisher mode. And then tried to counterattack. And that's not how you do it. I'm absolutely loving the instrumentation. The little bongo drums in the background. The very, very tight steel stringed instruments. Just fantastic. Ooh, I see you up there, Materia. Yes. Good. Wind materia, hey? Oh, we do have assess materia. Sick. Yeah, no, definitely not that way. Where would the bridge have led? Oh, up there. Dude, that's a crazy bridge. I would not feel safe.
It's a dead end. Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Context sensitive. For anybody who has never played Conker's Bad Fur Day, please do yourself a favor. Find a way to experience Conker's Bad Fur Day. Straight up one of the funniest games I've ever played. I actually still need to play through,
This way.
I still need to play through Conker's Reloaded.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff.
Ah ha 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 ha!
Lead on.
Yes.
You jerk. Oh, that's a cool shot. Okay, actually, I do want to see the menu real quick. Because I want to see if there is... Ooh, actually, I like that. I love the frames, dude. Dude, I just realized this is the perfect way to make thumbnails. What am I doing with myself? Yeah, that's absolutely beautiful. Well, it looks like this is the only place we can go. Oh, you got the passwords? Are you gonna let me in on it? The Mako Measurement Facility. Ooh, I'm seeing some blue materia up there. Dude, I remember the night that this came out, I was so upset. I was taking a class called Advanced Preaching because I was going through my ministry school, and I had to perform my sermon that night. And so I remember sitting there in the waiting room, like waiting to get into the classroom as the teacher was coming, and just watching all of the streams of people talking about the Rebirth demo coming out that night, and knowing, like, you know, I saw Max Dude's Rebirth demo come up, and then I saw a couple of other creators, and just sitting there in Advanced Preaching, waiting to get home so I could play this that evening. Needless to say, they nailed this so much harder than I imagined that they could have. And they didn't even do anything that crazy. Wait. We are never, ever, ever going to get a shot quite like this again. Absolutely killer. What is that down there? Oh, holy crap, it goes deep, eh? Multiple levels. Honestly, just having the shadow is like a great horror element. Yeah, I was gonna say, do not mess with me, Screamer. Okay, so we are going to assess you. Humanoid fiends that make their home on Mount Nebel. Previously unseen in the region, sightings began after the local reactor started malfunctioning. They brandish an iron mace at the end of one arm, which they swing around with ease. Inflicting enough damage will pressure them. Frontal melee attacks will be ineffective while they swing their maces. You can steal items from them, Ether Onion, and Sorry, one sec. Do you see that? Morphable items? Morph is in this? Oh, that makes me so excited. Oh, not care.
Call it sloppy. Let's finish this. Piece of cake.
It was lovely to fight you, my friend. Wait a minute. I smell treasure. So does Tifa and this mysterious random soldier here. It's like, hey Z, look over here. Dude, I'm so excited. I have a friend of mine, a good friend, and we actually started a channel together. But this gen's name, Sir Galahad.
But there are still pockets of Mako gas all over the mountain.
I recommended that he try out Remake, and he did. He streamed through it. By the way, if you ever want to see fantastic streams of Final Fantasy VII Remake, look up Final Fantasy VII Remake Sir Galahad. All of his streams are fantastic. But he also played through Rebirth on his own time off stream, and it's become one of his favorite games in the world. But he actually texted me a couple days ago that he's now going through the Crisis Core journey, which makes me so happy.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
Come on. For the nostalgia? Okay, so it's kind of hard, I find. I think the camera needs to be a little bit higher up. Oh, please, please, yes. That's what I need. That's exactly what I needed.
Gas levels reduced by 20%.
Why, thank you, AI.
Gas levels reduced by 70%. No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
I guess this actually serves a good story purpose to show just how unstable they're making Mount Nebel by drawing all of this Mako up to the surface. So much so that they basically need to block elevator access until the toxicity goes down. And you think about it, if this is on the mountain, what happens when a breeze blows down into Nibelheim? Aren't they just sucking up Mako gas? Slowly but surely? The summit approach. Also, this is the first series of games that I will be using a higher graphical capability on it. So instead of it being medium file size, I've now gone to indistinguishable quality, which is quite a bit larger. So for example, the first 50 minutes of this episode was 17 gigabytes. However, I figure if I sit down and I record a full episode and immediately export it, it should be okay. I'm hoping. We'll see. And we'll also see if it actually looks better. I'm hoping it does. Why didn't we come up here by helicopter?
Come on.
You feeling okay, Sephiroth? Rain doesn't usually mean good things in this game. I forget what it's called, but there's this... It's called a fallacy, but it's not really a fallacy, but it's where the weather reflects the mood of the main character. And we know Cloud, he's happy. He's good right now. Sephiroth? Not so much.
Just thinking about crossing that thing.
Then let me go first.
Hey, I'm the guide here.
Oh, I wonder if you could have seen this from Nibelheim. No, okay, this thing's actually crazy. I mean, it looks well built for sure, but holy crap. What are the chances of that? It's almost Minerva's saying like, no, no Sephiroth, you don't go, no. No, you buy Lemon Pledge.
What are you...
Dude, this would be so scary. Dude. The amount of strength and balance it would take to not only catch your balance after falling straight into the water, but to also stand up, position yourself, anchor yourself, and be solid enough to grab another human that's probably 130 to 150 pounds. Crazy amount of strength. Attaboy. That's rough. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's dead. The Gunthra River Basin. I'd like to just point out the deep, deep Norse connections already. Nidhogg Inn, the Gunthra River Basin. We're going to see a lot more of that, where Norse mythology overlays on top of Final Fantasy VII's Christian mythology fantastically. Christian mythology, you may be saying. Christian mythology. Yep, there's a lot of that in Final Fantasy VII.
Do you know the way?
By the way, I mean myth as explanatory story, not as made-believe. Like, I don't view myths as just make-believe stories. Just I clarify that.
Yeah.
I'm also saying I don't believe every myth. I'm just saying myth does not mean fiction to me, necessarily.
Following the river should get us back to the village.
We're not going to the village. Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see. Well, we certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll be joining you up front this time.
What?
For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good luck.
Actually, I just realized something. They added an extra trooper into this scene specifically so that he could die in that scene to, one, add stakes to what's actually happening on this mission, two, show that Sephiroth is a legitimately good guy. Like, they didn't just let that soldier float down the river and just leave him. They followed the river down the waterfall all the way to the Gunthra Basin so that they could check for this guy for 2 straight hours. Until finally Sephiroth says, our duty is to move on with the mission. He's probably dead. This shows that Sephiroth is actually a really, really good guy. Like, he's not uncaring about his comrades that he's fighting with. Oh, there's something so special about that, man. That's another picture right there. How do I frame this? So like maybe... because we want them probably around the center. But I want to create some depth between them if possible. Right there, that's the shot. Nope. Cloud, we need you for this picture. Oh. I love that picture, man. It's very convenient that whoever was here before us painted the rock cliff yellow. But honestly though, like the yellow paint really does not bother me one bit. I really like it when games utilize stuff like that to say interactable. Don't mind if I do. What are you, materia? Okay. Okay, so it's all just for me. Oh. Oh, that's really interesting, actually. Level boost materia. Okay, so this automatically moves up to the fire spell. If only I remember what the boss is weak to coming up. And then this one can just be my HP up. But now I don't have a cure materia. Also, what type of equipment are we wearing? Cloud is wearing the Road Warrior Bangle. Let's see, can we see anything extra on that? Grade 9, a stylish silver and leather bangle for bikers born to live free or die. Available for purchase in the Cosmo Canyon region. Checks out. That's the region right before this. The Buster Sword. While on the ground. While in the air. Okay, I like all this. This is all good. Magnify? Dude, they're adding a lot of stuff in this game that's just beautiful.
Off you go.
Switching to a different character can provide an advantage in battle. Alternatively, you can order your allies to attack while controlling the same character. Press square to slash with the Masamune, or hold to unleash your ranged attack. Landing a certain number of attacks will allow you to perform branching finishers like Pierce or Sword Dance with Triangle, filling your limit gauge. Press R1 to enter the Retaliation stance. While in this stance, press square at the right time to parry an incoming attack.
Steady. All right. I got your back. All right, steady.
Okay, so I see. Oh, Hell's Gate for sure. And then Zanshin. Ooh, Zanshin is sick. Dude, just like the sparkle of that is so beautiful.
More Mako gas ahead.
There's no way around it either. Just have to go through.
A lot of it.
Let's not waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous. Hold still. Are you? Hold still. Die.
Well,
Perfect.
that's that.
Look at the Mako crystals on that. Absolutely insane. Okay, so you don't give us anything in reality, but that's okay. You look pretty. Empowerment. Oh, sick. Pairing with warding materia grants resistance to physical and magic attack reduction. That's really interesting. Okay, so that's not the correct way. I suppose I could look at my mini map. Wow, just the little particle effects that they have going on here is so beautiful. Dude, the fact that they were able to make Revelation, it still hasn't quite stuck in my brain yet. The fact they were able to make that in less than 3 years is an absolute achievement. Like, straight up, no company so far has a solution for long development times. Okay, so this is actually going backwards. Like, look at how beautiful this tree is. With the Mako there. And that thing. I love the lighting.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
I love that they don't even know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding.
That's materia?
Mako energy to condense into something like this. It must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells exactly?
How did you ever get to be a soldier?
I learned about dumb apples.
To put it simply, the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird, or magic for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say. It's an affront to science.
Who?
Hojo.
Hojo, from research and development. His predecessor was a great man, but him... he is anything but.
True. Based Sephiroth take. That's one thing we can bond with Sephiroth over in the third game. Be like, hey buddy, look, I know you're a monster. I know you want to, like, do things different than us. But at least we can work together to take down Hojo. That's one thing we can bond on, is that he's an absolutely terrible garbage human being. I also wonder if this will ever come back. Like, are we going to come back in part 3 and do anything with that? Okay, let's look at... where we need to go. Ooh, this should be a fun fight. Ow.
Let's hurry.
Perfect. So Zanshin can pretty much wipe out that Velociraptor immediately. But I actually would like to get party. How exactly do I set leader again? Nope, not enemy intel. Combat settings. There we go. At least for this next part. Nah, man, they nailed all the different terrains of this land so much. The cragginess, the spiky Mako everywhere, the particle effects, the rock walls. Mount Nebel is perfect. And actually feels like we are climbing a mountain that would be legitimately taxing. Okay, let's do this on Twin Brain. Grotesque creatures that make their home on Mount Nebel. Previously unseen in the region, sightings began after the local reactor started malfunctioning. When they sensed danger, they let out an ear-splitting screech.
It's on now. You're done. See ya. So long.
Beautiful, so we got... Okay, so she's gonna head that way. Is there any materia? Oh, look at that. Like, look at how steep and dark that looks. That's the picture. Don't fall now, Cloud. Can't have that. Come on, Cloud, you can do it. Ooh, okay. Good catch there. Okay, so there's no treasure around. Oh, that sucks, actually. Yeah. Oh, that should have been Zanshin.
I gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
It did feel pretty good. I just wish they lasted a little bit longer so I could have some more fun. I actually introduced my son to Final Fantasy VII recently. He's 11, and I was about 11 when I played the OG game. And so we started playing Remake yesterday, which is a little bit mature for an 11-year-old, but so is the original. And one thing about my son is he does love video games. He's actually really quite good at them. He does not love any sort of story. Like, any game we've played with a story, he always ends up skipping it. I asked him, I said, you know what, just watch the first cutscene. If after that you want to skip some cutscenes, so be it. Nah, man, by the second cutscene, this kid was watching every single cutscene, saying, this is interesting. I was like, no kidding, kid. And he absolutely adored the boss fight of the Guard Scorpion. He did so good.
Not again.
Ooh, this is different.
Get him. Nice.
Okay, so really quick. Okay, so avian creatures that live in a mountainous region, they're unafraid of people, going so far as to abduct children and terrorize the locals. Filling the stagger gauge, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not that close to death. One here, another one. And then Sephiroth, could you help us out there? Ooh, just a little bit more. It's okay. Ooh, so close. Nice.
Well, that's that.
Thank you, Cloud. And that is what I'm talking about. A little bit of a beefier enemy. We love it. Sick. We got a Mega Potion. Okay, so there is materia up here. Precision defense. I don't know what precision defense is. Kieradins, right? Kievilden. Large insects with voracious appetites found in mountainous regions. True omnivores, they eat everything from plants to carrion, even other insects. They possess strong legs and use them to pounce at anything that moves.
You're done. Bye.
This won't be the last.
Yeah, I definitely need more practice to get everything smooth. Beautiful. An orb of auto-cast materia. That could be really good, actually. Especially for, like, a healing spell. Oh, hello, stack. Well, that was satisfying. I gotta say, adding the little descriptions and the little aesthetic icons of what each item is on the side there really, really goes a far way. So we have to do this in two parts. Here's part one, where we're gonna pull it out here. And suck up that Mako. And then we're gonna come over here. There we go. So now we can hold this. That'll open it up. Grab it from here. Okay, come on. Just go through, please. I kind of wanted to go through backwards, but c'est la vie.
Mako gas levels reduced by 70%.
Okay. Oh, I see.
No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
See, I know that a lot of people did not like the elevators there, or sorry, the vacuums there, but I think that they add little unique parts to the world that are easy to remember. Even if they're slightly annoying, they actually do make this area feel more tactile in your brain, which helps you remember it better and helps differentiate it from the rest of the journey. Okay, sick. We got a really good item in the elixir. Is there anything else down here? I don't think so. We can use some healing. I'm good to get up and get down with that sickness. Yes, it does. And this is very clearly a Shinra space. Probably connected to the reactor in some sense.
Wait.
Huh?
What?
Ooh. Dude, this thing looks crazy. It's like a spider crab with a dragon head.
You said you wanted to be a hero.
Wish I hadn't.
I love that line.
Things were after materia.
Someone should tell her not.
Be my guest.
Oops.
Maybe try mixing it up more?
Okay, so now let's use this here. A ferocious beast that dwells within the caves of Mount Needle. Prolonged exposure to Mako has caused it to mutate. Its dangerously sharp claws allow it to scale the walls and hang from the ceiling with alarming ease, granting it full control of the battlefield. Evading its capture attempts or freeing captured allies will pressure it.
Keep your guard up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Not doing so great.
Hold still.
Get me.
Oh, that should have been Zanshin, actually.
I won't.
You need to vary your attack.
There we go.
Time to kick it up a notch.
My turn too. I just love the cinematography of these fights.
Sephiroth. Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword. Go for the legs.
How?
its legs. Now.
Okay, so there's no way to get up onto the roof. I don't know how to get up there.
Defense cloud.
Yeah, fair enough, man.
Steady. Sephiroth, take the lead.
Okay, so I did not do very well there. Yeah, let's get him up to thorugh.
I got this.
Itchy nose at the worst of times, man.
It's all you.
You're in good hands.
Okay. Final phase. Bring it, Krabby.
You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
Siphon Mako.
Don't like the looks of this.
Stay alert.
Synergy abilities. We can use double helix, but let's maybe wait till he's back out.
I got this.
Follow my lead.
Copy. Burn.
Ooh. But can we still do the synergy?
I won't let you. Damn it! Not again.
Get it together.
Yes.
Okay,
Hold still.
there we go.
When we're done.
Of course.
Okay, let's use this.
On me.
Yes, sir.
Synergy attacks are so cool, man.
Come on.
Okay, that was not a clean victory, but
Take it
that close to death. This sounds like Fire Emblem music to me.
Nice work.
Okay, hold up. Maybe I'm missing something here, but everything you've said makes Sephiroth sound like a stand-up guy.
Well, he was.
And now he's pure evil, trying to kill everyone on the planet. Help me to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Oh, I will. I will.
Here we are, back at the reactor.
You wait out here, Tifa.
At least Tifa knows how to get here now.
I want to go too. Please?
Sorry, no civilians. Even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on.
Keep the young lady safe.
Carry on.
Ah. You better keep me safe.
She's so sassy. She has that teenager energy.
I really wanted to see the reactor.
Is this where we came from? Total music change there. everything's been very light-hearted up till now.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
Then let me guess. Villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
Yeah.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Huh. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
Oh, I won't.
Through here? It's a big Ars facility. Like, why would you need ceilings that high? It's cavernous down here. Oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all.
Perhaps you'd like to say a few words to your sword first?
Dude, they are laying it on thick in this one. But not in a bad way, in the best way. That it's like, if you know, you know. Looks like a couple of them have blown. Atta boy, Sephiroth.
Hojo, you are really something.
That's cool how you can see the Mako, like, leave their eyes.
What are those things? Genova?
His mom. These look so good. The pods from Hojo's lab.
Must be forcing the pods to depressurize. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
You kind of feel the... One more. All done? Good. You okay, Sephiroth? What you doing?
What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia.
Mm-hmm.
But Hojo repurposed them as incubators. Cages for animals. Infused with Mako. All to birth a new breed of monster. But he didn't stop at animals. Oh no. There were other subjects.
That music drop is crazy. Damn, you know it's sharp when you just cut a pod in half. Doesn't quite make sense the enemy's not dead, but we don't talk about that. It was cool.
My mother's name was Genova.
Yeah, I guess seeing a humanoid monster would change everything.
That I was created the same way. Am I the same as these monsters?
Sephiroth.
Not quite the same.
Since I was a child, I knew that I was different, that I was special, but not like this. Not like this.
She kills it so easily. That thing is terrifying looking, honestly.
Human.
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well.
Poor guy.
Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
Sephiroth has left the party. They are so good at setting the atmosphere.
He was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what it is. Oh, we need to go check that out immediately.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor. Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you're looking for Sephiroth, I saw him headed toward the mansion.
Sephiroth wasn't looking so hot when he passed by.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
Him? A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
They're not wrong. So this is the mansion, hey? The mansion where it all began. Alright, let's come take a look. Crazy statue of an angel up there. I like that. Beautiful painting of the landscape. Wait, was that a yellow flower?
But Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
There was a whole bunch of yellow flowers. It's so eerie. It's like everything was left here. Like wine bottles are still on the table. But then you have all of this sort of clutter around, you know? It's very eerie. That is an absolutely destroyed piano. Age has not done well for this place. My goodness. Here we are in the basement.
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Probably by design. Torn B. Do you see Hojo's face there? Pandemonium. I can't quite read that. No entry. What is behind this door? Yuck. Is all I'll say. Hey, what's behind here? Come on. Try a little bit harder. Okay. Hey, Sephiroth buddy, what's up? Found any good books?
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer.
Bella and Edward. I wonder how their story will end.
A life form stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
That was cool. You can actually see where the pauldrons are sewed onto his coat so that they don't move.
Stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed.
Dang, Sephiroth's power reading.
We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
I love that. I love how we almost left the Buster Sword behind.
Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova.
Genova is the first case of explicitly Christian doctrine seeping in. So Nova, if I'm not mistaken, means new. I need to double check that though. Yeah, Nova means new in Latin. So, Nova means new, and then the word for J, or J-E, in the Hebrew is actually, if you take the divine name of God, It's YHWH, or Yahweh. Now, when Yahweh gets transliterated into Greek, and different vowel pointings are put there, specifically the vowel pointings from the Hebrew word Adonai, with the Hebrew vowels YHWH, you get Yehovah, right? Or Jehovah, as we speak it in the Greek, in like the Germanic languages. So Jehovah is one way to say Yahweh's name or God's name. So Jehovah, which is clearly a reference to Yehovah, is very clearly painted here as a new Yahweh or a new creator God, one who has come to replace the old deity. Then you get this idea of Sephiroth being the mother, or sorry, the son of Jenova, just as Jesus claims to be the son of his father, the deity.
A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gas' wondrous experiment.
He created you?
That sounded like they were singing Jenova.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Hey, hold on.
Dude, they killed this scene so well.
Why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village.
Poor guy.
Or tried, at least. What?
No doubt. Just dread as you approach.
Get in there! The villagers need your help!
It's amazing that he still trusts us after what Sephiroth has done. I'm not heading towards the village. Ow. Ow. Fiery logs, man. The lighting is so fantastic, too. You can almost feel the heat.
Let me through! My son's still in there!
I'm sorry, he's gone.
Mom.
And I love that they injured him so that he can't do anything but crawl through here. It adds this feeling of helplessness.
Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled.
And this is actually exactly what happens at the beginning of Remake when he's reliving this.
Yes, sir.
Sephiroth? But why would he?
Okay, so that's not the right way. What is the right way? Oh, okay, this way. I'm sorry you have to think that, my friend.
Hold on, Mom. I'm coming.
How could he do this?
Okay, how do we get through then? That's how you get through. Just the resignation of this guy. What? No. My PS5 decided to crash.
I'm coming.
Okay, I've gotten the PS5 back up and running. For some reason, it crashed. It just shut right down. Which definitely killed the emotional investment I had for a moment.
Almost there.
That actually makes me wonder if I should. I'll go performance sharp. And that should hopefully take off some of the burden on the PS5. That constant drums feels almost ritualistic. I still don't understand why that didn't, like, pour forth a whole crap ton of water.
Please. Please be okay.
I don't think she's okay, buddy. This game's cinematography is incredible. Like, straight up. So good.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
That's so sad, man.
You're gonna be okay. Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up.
Oh, Sephiroth. Damn, it's actually legitimately hard to push against this haptic. Okay, maybe not hard, but like harder than you would assume buttons should be. All together now. Come on, guys. Somebody shoot Sephiroth. Oh. I mean, you should have shot him. You really should have shot him. Dude, I think that belt is my favorite part of Sephiroth's design. God, that would take so much strength. Can you even imagine that?
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Sephiroth!
That's so eerie. He doesn't seem quite there, and then you can just hear him pursue this voice in the distance that he sees.
I followed Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
Dad and I had gone there to hide. When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him.
Oh, Brian, what a terrible idea.
Dad! It was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
I love that anger that comes from helplessness. Like, okay, I don't love it. I don't mean to be like Sephiroth here. Like, good, give me your despair, Tifa. But I love how potent it is. You can feel it. Like, she feels so helpless. Everything around her is controlled. And so in one moment, she picks up the sword and she says, no. I'm tired of all of them. I'm tired of the Mako reactors. I'm tired of the monsters. I'm tired of Shinra. I'm tired of death. I'm tired of feeling helpless. And then she ended up being helpless after this injury. She ended up being helpless working in Sector 7. She ended up being helpless as she tried to help Avalanche, not knowing what to do.
I have come for you. Now open the way for me.
You can see there almost a cross pose.
You burned my village!
Pretty incredible his hand didn't get cut there. Dude, that was such a sick flip, but my gosh, that was painful to watch.
You promised you'd save me. If I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Dude, just leave the frickin' reactor. I mean, I know he can't do that, but like... it would be so hard to leave her there pretty much bleeding out.
Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Sephiroth!
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
I want to talk about that scene later on in the game. I've said it once, I'll say it again.
You killed my mom.
I don't know how I feel about Jenova being a baddie.
My village! My home!
Also, doesn't Jenova kinda look like Minerva from Crisis Core?
Mine by right. This planet too. For I have been chosen.
Actually, that's one of the things I'd love to see, is that Jenova, in the fullness of who she is, the body that we've been seeing this whole time, isn't Jenova. It's essentially Jenova acting as a parasite which has worked her way through the body of Minerva, goddess of this planet. And that's how she created the the black life stream, by actually taking control of the deity which controls the very life stream itself. And so I think that this is the body of Minerva, not the body of Jenova.
No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
God, they did so good on this.
And that's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
The hell it is? What happened?
It was all over the news. I remember watching it with my mom. They said he went missing during a training exercise.
So of course they'd said that.
But then, the story changed. A couple days later, they started reporting that he was killed in action. Yeah, that was it.
The news outlets are nothing but Shinra mouthpieces spewing propaganda. Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
I didn't say that. What I meant was...
That's right, backpedal.
Screw
Backpedal.
Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
That's better.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him.
Actually, that's also like a great example of how when you become radicalized against something, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but you can start to view others as lesser. How could you be a dumbass and listen to Shinra mouthpieces? But then when it's brilliant rhetoric because it works well in a vacuum that you can say to people who share your beliefs. When you say that to somebody like Aerith, and she can poke a small hole in it, and you experience the real world people who did fall for stuff like this, all of a sudden it stops being about, these dumbasses, and look at what the oppressors have done to all of these people.
Whatever happened, he's alive.
To know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Jenova at his side.
After 5 years? Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
I don't blame her. Like, actually, where was he?
Me is all this Genova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
Dude, they've had the longest day ever today.
Wow. You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth. So how about we give our heads a rest?
Oh, I don't want it to stop. I want to listen to the music as I pause it. I'm loving this. That's playing behind the FF7 main theme.
Oh no, you don't. That bed's
Red. Come on, Red. Who needs that bed more? You or the tank? How can you guys sleep with your feet out like that?
Hey, Aerith? You awake?
Barely. Why?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
Probably did at one point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or maybe erased?
By whispers?
Small gommage?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
I love that they're introducing this so early. I also love Tifa's sporty red shoes. They're so great.
Cloud, you up?
Can I talk to anybody? Can I just say, this place is absolutely beautiful. They've added so much detail to this world. You're not even going to try and lay down on the couch? Just straight sitting up? It's a pretty flower right there.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Nope. What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing, really. There's just something I need to ask you. So, can we talk?
Sure.
I'm down.
Great, but not here. Follow me.
Okay. What's up, Sephiroth?
You know that I killed her. So, who is she? Or
He's trying to make him distrust her.
is she?
Okay. So actually we know for certain that that gent right there is actually an ex-soldier. So it makes sense that Sephiroth was able to use the Genova cells inside of him to essentially take control of his body like he did in Remake with Marco. Oh, man. Wow. You can see the mountains round about. Like, look how beautiful this place is. Serious Alexandria vibes.
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway.
There's something I need to ask you too.
Shoot.
That night, 5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there. Saw your wound and all the blood. I figured it was too late.
Yeah?
That makes sense why he went after Sephiroth.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter? Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you, but here we are. Here, look. My scar. That proof enough?
Fair enough, man.
After you left, Zangan found me. He's the one who brought me to the clinic. He
Mm.
risked his life carrying me out of the reactor and down the river. Wasn't just him, though. There's the doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then. And where were you again? In fact, where have you been this whole time? For 5 years.
You know I can't tell you that.
Of course you can't.
Why not? We're not with Soldier. It's not
I just need some space.
it's not confidential. Well, Cloud, that went as bad as it could have. Beautiful clock tower. Something like that. Let's see if there's any more beautiful shots we can get of the city. Okay, let's go to sleep.
I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
Dude, this is so heartbreaking. No, just be
I was so happy to
friends.
see you again.
Just trust each
Maybe I
other.
shouldn't have been.
That hurt me. Come on, Tifa. Don't be like that. Probably is best to leave them alone right now.
Pardon me, sir, but you don't look very well. An old war wound acting up, perhaps? If so, I can certainly empathize. I myself fought for the company once upon a time, and my body's never let me forget it.
Hmm.
It's been a good many years since I served, but still feels like yesterday. Might I suggest retiring to your room for the evening?
You're not wrong. Nice picture of the grasslands. What am I looking at there? I can see what looks like a face with yellow letters. Or sorry, yellow flowers. I find it hilarious that the type of alcohol they have in this world is identical to ours.
You two fight?
No.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Loud and clear.
Night. Tomorrow is another day.
I love red. Chapter 2. A new journey begins. The inn at Kalm. The next morning. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to save and I will be ending today's episode for the day. So let's save over my old chapter 2 save file. And now we are back. Let me just give you guys a brief rundown of what we've done for trophies. So, as you can see, we completed chapter 1. However, this was done a long time ago. August 2nd, 2024. That's when I first tried to stream this game. Then there's a lot of these which are just really easy, right? I got this. Exploitative practices, unfettered friendship, staggered learning, break it down, fledgling summoner. All these were very, very simple. As you can see, I basically stopped my initial playthrough here, picked up in the second chapter in December, where I got this trophy. Same as here. We completed our first side quest in December of 2024. Expert excavator. So yeah, there's like a lot of different trophies that we have gotten already, unfortunately. But a lot of them are like stupidly simple to get. So I won't be able to show you them on this video. But you also don't necessarily need a guide to get them. They're all easy. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. I'm so excited for this playthrough. I really do believe this is going to be something special leading up to Revelation. So I will talk to you all next time.